Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek Online, our Klingon Defense Force spin-off. So I'm recording these two missions back to back because the last one was kind of short. So let's see, this next mission is Destiny. A strange new enemy has risen to challenge the Empire. You will need the assistance of powerful allies to defeat them.
In legend, the Fakiri are an army of the damned. Their return heralds the rise of their leader from the depths of Grethor. And if Mola returns to the realm of the living, he will rule an empire of blood for 1,000 years. I did not take such things seriously until a Fakiri invader nearly killed me in battle. Now they have my full attention. I intend to make them regret it. Speak to the lore singers outside the Great Hall. Try to find some facts within the ancient myths. Perhaps you can discover what motivates these demons, and where they will strike next.
Yeah, that seems easy enough, Jimpock.
Serve the Imp.
So let's head back down to Kronos. I, kind of left it because I didn't think I would need to do anything right down there, and I kind of wanted to get out of a busy area. But evidently not the case. So let's head back down to First City. I did go ahead and equip my entire team with melee weapons. We'll see if those, if their kills count. But like I said, I believe they are supposed to. But I could certainly be wrong about that. So, what do you have to tell me about the Fakiri lore singer Baalia?
Hail! Do you wish to hear tales of the Empire?
Yes, but not just about the Empire. I want to learn about the Fakiri.
The Fakiri. Like many others, I thought they were the stuff of legends. That has changed. We all know the stories. How the Fakiri came forth from the darkest depths of Grethor itself to do the bidding of Molor. How they raised the land, and how Kalis the Unforgettable put an end to their reign of terror. But now, I must wonder, are there truths hidden within the legends?
Well, that is exactly why I'm here, lore singer.
For some time, there have been those among us who believed the Fakiri were more than a myth. It was not a popular belief. The discovery of the Sword of Kalis gave strength to those believers, however. For if the great weapon of the first Emperor was real, could not his great foes have been real as well?
Certainly a possibility.
The invasion of this great city by the Fakiri horde will no doubt give them even greater cause. We must study the Fakiri lore from the time of Kalis, only this time with a more open mind. My father, Tehran, is an expert on the Sword of Kalis and the facts and fables that surround it. You would do well to speak with him on the matter.
Very well. Thank you for the information, lore singer.
Hail! Do you wish to hear tales?
Nope, I'm good. So, your father is the lore singer on the other side of the street.
Do you wish to hear a tale of Kalis?
Yes, in fact I do.
I weave tales of glory and honor.
Can you tell me more about the Sword of Kalis?
Ah, yes. Many Klingons turn their thoughts to the weapon of the first Emperor these days. A Fakiri invasion would do that, I suppose. Put simply, there is no greater weapon in our history. With the Sword of Kalis in my hand, I could face an entire fleet and win. And now, it seems we have need of such a mighty blade once more. For some time, the monks of Boreth safeguarded the weapon, until the coming of the Herc several thousand years ago. They took the blade from us, and it was thought to be lost forever. There are some who say that Dahar, Master Kor, and Worf found the blade. And yet, when I speak of it to Worf, he turns away without a word.
Intriguing.
The son of Moog is here now. He is a stubborn man, but he always strives to do the right thing for the Empire. And the Empire needs the Sword of Kalis now, perhaps more than ever before. Ask him yourself. Perhaps you will succeed where I have failed.
I will. Thank you for your time, Lord Singer.
I weave tales.
Hey, Worf, how's it going? It's been a little while since we last talked.
Greetings. How may I assist you? Fight with honor.
There's a battle brewing on the horizon.
You speak of the Fakiri.
What do you know of the Fakiri?
The Fakiri share many characteristics with our ancient enemies. However, one of the things I learned during my time in Starfleet was that things are not always as they seem. It may be that the true enemy is hiding behind legends until they choose to reveal themselves.
Well, that seems mighty convenient, don't you think, Worf? Especially for those of us who know the rest of the story of the Fakiri later down the line. What do you know about the Sword of Kalis?
That is a task for the lore singers. Suffice it to say that it has power beyond that of a normal weapon. Not only can it rend flesh and bone, it can control hearts. To my regret, I found that I was not up to the task of being the sword's master.
Tell me more.
This is a story that I am loath to share without good reason. However, I know you to be honorable and a friend to the House of Marton. I do not believe you would ask without reason. I accompanied Daha Master Kor and Jadzia Dax on a search for the Sword of Kalis. Kor had uncovered information during his time as a diplomat to Vulcan that he believed would lead us to the sword's location. He was correct. We found the sword on a Herc world in the Gamma Quadrant.
Intriguing.
The sword brought the dark sides of our natures to the surface. We argued over who was to keep the blade. I might have even done the unthinkable and killed for the blade, if Jadzia had not been there to stop me. Kor and I realized that the Sword of Kalis was too powerful for any man to wield. It had divided us. It would have divided the Klingon people as well. We agreed, for the good of the Empire, to transport the blade into deep space. If Emperor Kalis had not been successful, it would be there still.
The Emperor found his weapon. Where is he now?
The Emperor contacted me recently. The course of his ship would put him in the Senex system now. Be wary. The Breen have overrun that system. Kalis is an inspiration to us all, but as a modern warrior, you may find that he needs assistance. However, if you seek the Sword of Kalis, you must find the Emperor.
Understood. It seems Chancellor Jimpok wants a word.
Report. What have you learned?
They may be the Fakiri of legend, and the Sword of Kalis has been found by the Emperor himself.
I thought his obsession with the weapon was risky, but I did not expect him to actually find it in the void of space. And so I agreed to his plan to search for the blade. I should have known better. He is Kalis. Achieving the impossible comes naturally to him.
You sound disappointed, Chancellor. Surely this is a good thing for the Empire.
It will not be a good thing if the Emperor's obsession with the relic gets him killed. Imperial intelligence has informed me that the Fakiri conducted several raids on classified data systems during the attack. They were particularly interested in intel on the weapon and the location of Kalis. If they aren't sending a fleet to intercept the Emperor, I'll eat a plate of cold dead gagh.
We must warn the Emperor.
Agreed. Return to your ship and make your way to the Sanic system at maximum warp. Hopefully, you will make it there before the Valkyrie.
As you command, Chancellor. We are ready to go to the Sanic system on your orders, Captain. Beam me up. Come on, there we go. Course laid in for the Sanic system, sir. Tripping over my words there. Course laid in for the Sanic system, sir. Let's warp on over. And another one of these slow loading screens, because of course. Can't have a single part without one of these slow loading screens. Always gotta have one. If you don't got one, something's wrong, evidently, is the way this works.
Sensors are picking up readings of the destroyed Klingon fleet in the area. But there is one remaining ship. Trying to get a fix on it. It is the Emperor's ship. We are not too late. Attempting to hail them now.
Come to join the fight, have you? Good. There's no better companion in battle than a Klingon warrior. We were ambushed on our way back to Kronos. I must warn you, as strange as it may sound, we are fighting the Valkyrie.
Indeed, my Emperor. They have attacked Kronos as well.
Foul demons! I thought I had rid the Empire of them forever. A mistake I will gladly correct now. More of them are inbound to my position. See if you can intercept them while we get my ship back to a battle-worthy state.
We fight now in your name, Kalis. Kapla. And there goes the frame rate while he was talking. Oh, I didn't realize Kagran was joining us. You know, because he literally said nothing. But apparently Kagran's joining us on this little excursion.
The Emperor's vessel is still heavily damaged. We cannot let these demons destroy it.
Yep, working on that. Planning to get into a fight with you right this second, but evidently I managed to turn right into you. Oh well, looks like we're going to be fighting the flagship. Though it's significantly weaker than the Dreadnought we fought, it seems.
Sensors are clear. That was the last of them, at least for now. Incoming hail from the Emperor's vessel.
Go ahead and line up alongside the Emperor's vessel. Down, so we can make a bit of a tighter turn, speed back up a little bit. And stop. Down a little. There we go. God, his ship is so much bigger than ours. But hey, we're not the one who's disabled. On screen.
You have fought well, warriors. There is more to be done, however.
What do you require, my Emperor?
The Fakiri managed to beam over several boarding parties during their last attack. I would be honored if you would join me in purging them from the decks of my vessel.
It would be an honor to fight at your side.
Very well. Beam aboard with your best warriors and put an end to these dishonorable creatures. Kapla!
Go ahead and beam on over, help out the Emperor. Because when your Emperor asks you for help, you do not deny him the help. Especially when he's running around with the Sword of Kalis.
Kiyak! It's cold. Life support must be failing. I'm picking up numerous Fakiri life signs. It looks like they're targeting the crew, working in several critical areas.
Trying to finish the job their ships started, most likely.
Indeed. Let's deal with them first. Give the crew the space they need to repair the ship, and then head to the bridge.
Ready weapons and prepare for battle. Okay, so in theory, I need 20 more kills for melee, so let's see, I guess, if any of our companions count. Oops, don't want you to go to passive mode. Attack normally. And everybody, go over there. Look at there. There's a hordling for you to kill. Aren't you guys... Really? Really? Seriously. Screw you guys. I don't think you guys actually did that. You guys suck. You guys really suck. I'm trying to do some freaking science here and shit, but you guys ain't... You ain't helping me. Go out there. Go attack him. Go. Run. No. Not a grenade, you idiot. You got a melee weapon. Use it. I want to know if your kills count. There we go. That's a confirmed melee kill. Do they count? And the answer looks to be no. Okay then. Well, you guys are going to stay with melee weapons as I kind of sold your other weapons.
We will work on containing damage to this area.
I mean, they were kind of shit anyway. So, technically the melee weapon is actually better for you guys than what you had before. But nonetheless, evidently, no. It does not count. So, now I know. Also, I took the long way to get here.
Target acquired. Crime. Grand theft. Espionage. Treason. Murder. Terminate with extreme pressure.
Yeah, let's take care of you. No, not you. You. No, you. Damn it. Come on, let me select the right target. Do you mind not hitting me with a chain? Jesus Christ. Way too many frickin' enemies here. It doesn't help that most of our friendlies are kind of sucking at the whole survive thing. Ah, no, leave me alone, leave me alone. Eat grenade. I don't know who the hell I'm targeting there. Okay, I think I was targeting the flying tortured soul who I literally could not see on my screen at all. Something actually coming down this hallway. Try and hit our spawn. Yes, you. That band you moved. Okay. Now, Jesus Christ. Go! Oh my god, people. I swear to God.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You know, come on, people. You're supposed to be attacking. Okay. The game seems to be claiming somebody is still in here, but I'm not seeing anybody. It's a little hard to tell if it's in any way accurate because sometimes this game just does not actually clear out the minimap. But it looks like we did in fact clear out the mess hall. I'm pretty sure that was the mess hall back there. So yes, that was just a case of the minimap was not properly updating to note that all the enemies in the area were dead. Oh really, I still need 4 more there actually. Don't care for any of that stuff, to be honest. Okay, go ahead and clear out the medical lab. Slave Master apparently attempted to grab the Ravager, it looks like. Why are you so badly damaged? And did you go and get help or something?
Proximity. Flanking damage detected.
Okay. Now we go to engineering. And I'm still on fire. Okay, now I'm not.
The area is heavily damaged. If we know this, there is a good chance the Fakiri do as well. They may strike there next.
Indeed.
Let's get down there. We can secure the deck and stabilize the ship's power systems before things go from bad to worse.
Agreed. Move out. Go ahead and claim that. Not that it really matters. Where the hell's the turbo lift? Right at the end of the hall, okay. Well, I say that doesn't matter. Actually, that is a somewhat potentially useful ability. Okay, it's a personal ground trait called Warrior's Blood. And either it is just not showing up here, which is certainly a possibility, or something funky's going on. And I'm a little inclined to go with something funky's going on, because I don't think that's supposed to be a trait that only exists for other characters on your account.
Let's see if we can find an engineer. Life support and main power are on the verge of collapse, and we will need their help to stabilize those systems before it's too late.
Keep an eye out for Fakiri. They could strike at any moment. Like, right outside of our transporter pad.
Personal shield losing power.
At least it looked like it was a transporter pad, but I'm just... God damn it, game. Why do you do this shit sometimes? Like, seriously. Why am I not doing any damage? This is the issue with melee weapons. It's... Melee just doesn't really work in Star Trek Online, I want to note. And it doesn't help when the game just decides to not count your damage. Like, you're pressing the button and everything, but the game just says, no, I'm not going to register that you're actually trying to do any damage. Yeah, maybe that is an ability that's, or a trait that's only for other characters on your account. But again, that's a little weird, to be honest. Like, why would you do that? Really, like, why? That is a useful ability for me right now. As a Klingon recruit attempting to get kills. Getting a plus 2.5% critical hit chance for melee kills and a 5% bonus to critical severity when the bonus is maximized, with stacks falling off after a minute. That's useful. You know, that might help me actually get all these kills faster, but evidently that's not the case.
Thank you for your assistance. We don't have time to enjoy the glory of battle. The Fakiri have done a significant amount of damage to the warp core. Containment is failing, and there will be a breach unless we can bypass the damaged conduits.
Well, that's why we're here. So yeah, apparently I'm just not allowed to get that ability.
I must reset our environmental controls and main power. Keep those demons busy. The Fakiri must come down the main corridor to enter. Hold them at the entryway.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Excuse me.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
God damn it, game. Seriously, I swear.
Flanking damage detected.
Of course, part of the issue is also the way tab targeting works in this game. It's not the greatest, I'm gonna be honest. Like, how difficult is it to make sure you when I press tab to target,
I need to repair damage to the intermix chamber.
the first thing you would...
We have a plasma leak.
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to talk here. Is
Flanking damage detected.
that you first attempted to target the person closest to me. Because this might come as a shock to you, game, but the person closest to me
Enemy combatants.
would generally be considered, maybe not always, but generally speaking, to be the larger threat. So it'd be great if tab targeting worked a little bit better. That might help a little bit with melee. Not a whole lot, because melee still, it's crap. It really is crap in this game. This game is not designed for melee at all when it comes to the ground combat.
Bringing main power back online.
Okay, apparently the chief engineer has a personal teleporter.
Flanking damage detected.
There's no slave master to have grabbed me, so I don't know why I apparently teleported back there.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay, dude, you should be done now, right?
That should keep us flying for now. I need to stay here and continue repairs.
Yeah, he finished, but not before the game spawned another wave.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay, now let's go speak to him.
The warp core is now back online and fully functional. Ship's sensors indicate that the remaining Fakiri boarding parties are attempting to take the bridge. You must stop them from taking the ship and the Emperor.
The bridge will not last long without our assistance. We must head there at once.
Follow me. We will protect the Emperor or die trying. Kapla. And no particularly important loot. Excuse me, that's actually triple lift. I don't know why I was thinking it looked like a transporter pad before. I really don't know why.
You made it! Good. Now we shall fight side by side as warriors born! I fought Fakiri thousands of years ago, and they have not grown any stronger!
You know, I kind of get the feeling part of the issue
Watch the Fakiri. Drive them before you!
Yeah.
Lamentations.
When it comes to melee not always counting, is that if you're not on the same level as your target, shut up, Kalis. I'm talking here.
No demon can stand against a heart that beats with honor!
Oh god. As I was saying, it sometimes seems like if you're not on the same level as your target, melee just doesn't work. I don't know if that's actually the case, but it would help to explain why I sometimes seem to have trouble actually doing damage to the hordlings, is because the game just doesn't know how to handle a target that is on the same level as me, but is in some ways shorter, because it's typically hunched over.
Glorious fight! Come, I would speak with you, warrior.
It's a nice fancy bridge you got here, dude. Also, you don't mind if I... Oops. Damn it. You don't mind if I maybe, sit in your chair, do ya? Kinda need you guys to just get out of my way. Thank you. Kagrin, do you mind? Thank you. Oh wow, interesting that it's a return to tactical view here. Considering, you know, I'm, this isn't my bridge in any way. Here we go. I do kind of like this bridge, if I'm being honest. I do like the little screens up there for tactical info. That is actually kind of nice. Admittedly, it is a bit too big of a bridge to be practical. But okay, yes, Kalis, yes. You wanted to talk. Let's talk, Emperor.
You are a stout warrior and a fine commander. Truly, you know what it means to be Klingon.
You honor us, Kalis.
There will be time for songs of honor and blood wine later, warriors. Now we must discuss the treachery of the Fakiri. Though we still live, the enemy has taken something most dear from us. The sacred blade I forged long ago in the fiery depths of Christok.
Your weapon, the Blade of Kalis.
The same. While we fought the Fakiri here, their fellows managed to breach the chamber where the blade was stored and escape before my warriors could stop them.
I don't know why you didn't just keep the blade on you, though. Let's be real here. Why didn't you do that? I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw you using a batleth in the battle. So clearly you keep a batleth on you. But for some reason, apparently you did not keep the Sword of Kalis on you, which is a batleth. Whatever, Kalis. To what end?
Before you arrived, Dajar taunted me with his plan. Unwise, but the Fakiri have always been arrogant braggarts, and fools besides. They mean to besiege the monastery on Boreth, and offer my weapon in ritual sacrifice, to secure the rise of Molor from Grethor.
There is no end to their dishonor.
Indeed. For my part, I must go to Boreth and put an end to this wickedness. I will not allow Molor to return, even if I have to kill every Fakiri in the galaxy to do so. And you, will you join me in the fight against these demons?
We will. Okay, return to our ship. I was about to say, are we actually gonna have to do this right now, or... no, it looks like the answer to that is no.
Your report is disturbing. The Fakiri nearly killed Kalis and stole his blade. This must be avenged, and soon. The people of the Empire must believe in the strength and honor of their Emperor. I am placing you under the direct command of Kalis. Do whatever is necessary to reclaim what was taken from him. If you can bring an end to the Fakiri, do so. War with the Federation is enough of a challenge. War with the hordes of Grethor may prove to be our undoing.
Yes, I've heard two-front wars don't typically work out that well.
Serve the Imp.
Yep, I'll serve the Empire well, Jim Hawk. So that'll be it for this part. I will see you all next time when we will be doing what I'm pretty sure is the final mission in this story arc, right? Yes, Afterlife, the final mission in the Fakiri Return story arc. And then, like I said, we'll probably go ahead and skip to doing the Kittimer Discord. Because like I mentioned at the start of the last part, apparently there is a unique cutscene for KDF tunes. Basically, supposed to be, I guess, telling you who your contact has been this entire time. So yeah, we're probably going to go ahead and do that as well. To just make sure we don't miss anything. But yeah, so I will see you all next time. Quick reminder, I do have a Patreon and a Discord. You can find links to those down below in the description. I do highly recommend that you join my Discord so you can stay updated on channel happenings, because that is my go-to place for posting about not being able to record, do live streams, whatever. But yes, very good reason to join that. As for my Patreon, if you enjoy the content on the channel, that is the easiest and best way to help support the channel. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to all my videos, and that's money that I'm then able to go ahead and dedicate specifically to the channel in some capacity, whether that be buying new computer hardware so that I can get you this content faster, better, whatever the case may be. Or it be buying new games to show off on the channel for Let's Plays and whatnot, particularly when it comes to a game that I have an interest in, but maybe it's just a little bit outside of my means to be able to spend at that exact moment in time. And that by the time maybe I do have the means to spend on it, I just say it's not really worth the moment's sort of passed, and I'm busy with other stuff now. Which does happen sometimes, though obviously it's not particularly common. Generally, I don't have an issue buying games myself, and I do, of course, when possible, take the opportunity to request keys so that I don't have to spend the money on the game when it comes to something that interests me. But either way, you know, like I said, Patreon, best way to support the channel if you enjoy the content. Again, little as $1 a month, or you can do up to $5 a month, I believe is the highest tier I have. Technically, I think you can do more than $5. More than that, I think you just select the $5 a month tier and then put a custom amount in, and you get the same rewards as the $5 a month tier. You're just giving more than $5. But I believe the tiers I have are $1, $3, and $5, I believe is how I have it set up. But yeah, so I will see you all next time. But until then, a goodbye and a farewell.